is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Grab
What is up, guys? We are live and welcome everybody to the stream. Happy Friday, happy weekend, happy start of the Australian regional qualifier. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you also for the follows off stream: Juan Arroba, Joaquinez, Full Metal Seraph, and Hardo Senpai. Hello there, Carsonator, Sorokuma. Also, again, no one's reminding me. I forgot to put music on. Let's do Zelda. Where are we at? Here it is. Our favorite Zelda playlist. Perfection. Lore music, maybe one day. Maybe one day. We'll do some lore. Aurora Borealis time. Hey, Grap, it's been a while. Was busy with IRL stuff. Anna Rakota, how you doing, man? Has it been that long? I feel like I've seen you recently on Kick. Hello, Mr. Streamer, Earloid, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, Alberto as well. Good to have you on. Nombre genérico, ¿cómo estás? It's been like a week. Might have been. Might have been. You might be right. Let me have a look. On Twitch, at least. On Twitch, it has been... Holy crap, you were active that day. Jesus. 5 days. 5 days. Happy birthday. Well, it was yesterday, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, como de todo. Everything here is great, JDDA. How are you doing? Welcome to our stream. Having our morning coffee. Getting ready for some games. We're going to be covering a lot of the Australian regional qualifier. Probably tomorrow's stream. Mr. 38, how do you feel waking up a year older? It doesn't feel bad. If I think about it, it feels pretty good, honestly. Happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a cracking day. It wasn't bad. It was nice. It was strange to see you do an entire stream to celebrate Pokemon's birthday yesterday. We don't talk about it. Hey, Grappler. Niebve Lungen, how you doing? Hello. Coffee's feeling good today. A little bit hot still. T3 sub confirmed. Wait, what? You've lost me. What is confirmed? Pokimane? E3 sub? No. Well, I've been gifted a sub to Pokimane multiple times. What time is it where you're at? It is currently 3:01, so 3 a.m. where I'm living. This is my... I started stream late today. I actually started quite late. 36 minutes late to be exact. 37. So, I woke up on time. It's just that I just wanted to stay in bed for a bit and like browse my cell phone. And then I remembered, oh crap, today's Friday, I have to shave. So I did that. That always takes an extra like 8 minutes. Alright, how are you guys doing? Is there anything new happening in the world that we should talk about? Gaming related? Just weird stuff? Something happened to you personally? You want the greatest advice Twitch can give you? From your boy Grappler, now that I'm old, now that I have aged. You know, with age comes wisdom, chat. Good morning, Red. And I've never had any wisdom teeth pulled out either. I've kept them all, so. Just so you know, coming from a place of knowledge. Give me the list to win the next RQ, Mr. Streamer. I'm saving that for myself, I'm sorry. I modified my pike deck a bit. It's running Kaisa and Red Pike, and the fish you have a lot of units. In capture, she gives you draw with no Baron. Extremely wise streamer, always have been. Today's going to be a chill stream. Today's the last stream before the regional qualifier. We're going to have to lock in for those a bit harder. But yeah, today's going to be relaxing. We're going to have normal stream hours. I'm going to end the stream probably in like 3 hours from here. And got to prepare for Saturday. Focused more on removal. I'm cringe for making Dragon Shield custom sleeves from my League of Legends rank. Absolutely not. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Hey, Frozen Sun, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome. YouTube's doing quite decently for Riftbound as well. People are watching the videos, which makes me happy as well. Have you done a prediction on the RQ top 8 legends? No. Well, not top 8 specifically. If I had to predict, it could easily be Aurelia, Master Yi, Diana, Ezreal, maybe a Fiora sneaks in there. LeBlanc is going to be the most played champion, probably. Or one of the most played champions. So, it could be. Could be. I think in best of 3, LeBlanc suffers a little bit, but we'll see. Every deck will sideboard for Aurora. Guaranteed. That's not something you have to worry about. Aurora's getting sideboarded for. He has a nice Aurora matchup. Gonna make a nice showing. Absolutely. Can't target the Forerunner. They can buff their units pretty damn high as well. Hard to break into the... If you like hit a Baron off of your Aurora, you also can get screwed really hard because now you can give 3 points per turn. You think we're gonna see a lot of Gear Hate main decked? I played double Gear Hate in my Lux list in Vegas, and Aurora wasn't even that prominent. So I think we will. I think we're gonna see. Well, depends. It depends on the color. Like yellow's Gear Hate is pretty good. Red, I'm not sure. Good morning, Grappler. Happy to finally catch you live. I really enjoy your Pike journey. Keep pushing, champ. Thank you, Big Dad. Thank you. I've been enjoying it too. And thank you for the follow as well. Welcome aboard the stream. Aurelia. Blue you can't main. Well, I mean, for example, Jin can main it. The deal 4 damage or destroy a gear. Definitely mainable in Jin. Joannosaurus Rex. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. Welcome. Any keywords you want to see in the future for Riftbound? Keywords I want to see in the future for Riftbound. What are we thinking? I don't know. I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind. You know why that is, though? It's because I don't really like building decks that are unit-focused. I like building decks that are spell-focused. And because of that, when you think of keywords, it's usually units. And I don't really daydream about units. I daydream about big spells that do really cool things. Would First Strike from Magic be too OP for Riftbound? No. Because Riftbound basically has First Strike. Sort of, right? Sort of. They heal instantly after combat. So it's pretty close. And there are units with pseudo First Strike. So for example, Ezreal has First Strike, right? Blue Ezreal. They deal their damage, but they can't deal normal damage. So it's literally First Strike with an extra step. I might have a look at it real quick. I don't know. Let me have my coffee, brother. Let me wake up. There's 3 cards that have First Strike: Blue Ezreal, Orange Kha'Zix. Well, I think Orange Kha'Zix and Green Yasuo, they have a double strike, basically. That's different. Blue Ezreal is the real true First Strike. because it doesn't do normal damage. It's just the ideal might as damage. What about color neutral spells units? I wouldn't mind seeing it. I think that could be cool. You think Vex will underperform? Maybe. Maybe. Galio and Zero Strike. Yeah. Sup, Mr. Wise Man. Hello, Tams. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Did you enjoy your cake? Did you enjoy my cake? Thank you for the follow, Jack in my box. That's an interesting name. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Coffee's almost done. Yes, do you still have some more? Just throw it in the basement. Tams, what happened? Okay, first of all, chat, can we have a conversation about Tams? And making a birthday cake in my name? First of all, Tams, how old are you? Tams, tell me, how old are you? Remind me. I always forget your age. I know you're in your 30s. 34. Chat. And I'm going to put you guys on screen. Chat. YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So this is Tams. He made a birthday cake with my name on it, and he ate it all. This man does not look 34. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Tams, you look like you're 16 years old, brother. Like, you tell me I'm 16. You tell me, listen, I'm about to finish high school. Grappler, give me some advice on what career to take. He doesn't look 34, chat. And it's not just this photo, chat. It's every photo. The dude has vampire blood. He doesn't age. Is he even allowed to play Riftbound? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Parental consent form signed first. It's crazy. Tell me that's not insane. Asian genes, we super age at 40. Well, you got a good 7 years to go, my friend. Or 6. But yeah, that's insane. Look at me, I'm only 4 years older and I'm already falling apart. It is what it is. 6, 7. Yeah. I ate with my girlfriend. I wanted her to be in the picture, but she's shy. That's okay. A good picture. Grap, you're closer to 50 than 27. Can we stop, bro? Can we stop? Bro, you're actually even wrong with the math. Holy crap. You're actually wrong with the math. You're actually wrong. Oh my god, you're bad at math. I'm 11 off of 27, and I am 12 off of 50. You idiot. Can't even add numbers. Trying to insult my age, and you can't even add numbers. NA education. Good morning, old timer. Timionosity. Oh, Timinosity. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the follow there, Kyalita. Welcome to the stream. I'm in a good mood today. I am. It's probably because of the regional qualifier that's already started. It's just that main event is not up, so we can't watch any matches. But tomorrow we're going to be viewing some. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stream tomorrow. Will I go overtime or not? Because it's going to be mostly normal games, right? And there's no reason we have to watch every single game. But we will be watching. I'm not going to start early, though. I'll start my normal, usual start time. What is wrong with being 50 and playing Riftbound? Play with 3 of my kids and my wife. Oh, there's nothing wrong with being 50 and playing Riftbound. I think playing Riftbound should be ageless. You're making fun of me for just being old, period. Nothing to do with Riftbound, my friend. You're making fun of me because I'm getting closer to 50 than 28. Which is kind of insane. Dude, isn't that insane? I'm closer to 50. Wait, no, that's wrong. What am I saying? I'm closer to 50 than 26. Wow. I feel like I was 26 a few days ago. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, I was just 26. It wasn't that long ago. What was I doing at 26? I was in Brazil. I've already been in Brazil for like 3-4 years. I was competing in jiu-jitsu. It wasn't that far off. It really wasn't. And yet it was so far ago that I'm closer to 50 than I was to that. I'm 26 prestige 12. I like that. I'll take that. I'm 26 and watching your stream. Awesome. Enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it. And you know, I used to think I would never get old. I actually had this internal feeling that I would never age. That my body, for whatever unknown reason to science, would never get older. I felt it in my bones. And then age hit me out of nowhere. Like, I got a really big, like, I had like a hyper age spurt somewhere in my early 30s. I feel like from early 20s all the way to like 31, 32, I stayed very much the same. And then I hit a rocket of aging. And I aged quite quickly. A lot of things changed. And supposedly that also happens in your early 40s again. And then it happens again like somewhere in your like late 50s, early 60s. My mentality certainly didn't age. Thank you. Although, I will have you know I was sharper when I was young. Even though I don't like to admit it, I was definitely sharper. Grappler in university years, dude, I was so fast in my head. I'm still decently fast. But like when I compare to my previous self, it's a little disappointing sometimes. You still tilt hard in League, I do. Same as your feeling that you will live forever until it'll hit you someday, sadly. I don't think so. That's different. This one's based on objective facts. We're not going to get into that, though. With advances in modern science and my high-level income, it's not crazy to think that I'll live to 200 to 300 years old. I don't know who Ricky Bobby is. Not as sharp, but wiser, possibly. Prove that you're still sharp. Play Cutle. All right, let's do one round of Cutle just for... Again, I'm probably one of the world's best Cutle players. There's something about it. I have never not gotten a perfect score or 49-51 on this. All right, chat, I'll let you choose. How do you want me to cut this? In what direction? Like this, like this, like this, like this. Choose a direction, chat. How do you want this to be cut? I have to cut it exactly in half. Go ahead. Speak to me, chat. Top to bottom. You want it like this? You want it top to bottom? 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Northwest and southeast. Like this. There's 2 people asking top, left, bottom, right. Okay, 3 people. Okay, we're going to do 45 degrees like this. So, exactly northwest would be here, right? We'll just... Boom. All right, let's do it. Ooh, this might be it. I think this is it. I think it's right here. Bit down. No, a bit more down. I think this is it. I have never missed this, by the way. I have always gotten a perfect score or 49-51. And I will not miss today. I might have aged a year. It doesn't matter. It's still a little bit further down.
Happy belated birthday. Today's my birthday.
Yo, thank you, Dodochin. I'm going to play you a birthday song. Give me a second. I think it's here. No! My first miss. Bro, we're getting old. My brain is fried. No! My first miss. I went too far. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. My age is hitting. I have never gotten... Oh my god. No! It's over. Thank you, Dodochin. Let me give you a... Chat, can we get some happy birthdays for Dodochin in chat? Happy birthday, buddy. And many more birthdays to come. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for the 51 months as well. How many more birthdays left? As many as he wants. May he choose the day that he stops having birthdays and not fate. All right. All right, we had our coffee. Give it a few minutes for the caffeine to kick in, and we can have a look into the... I think there's already lists of what people are playing during the pre-Rift qualifiers, like the Friday games. I think if you feel like you're aging hard and tech is not there yet, you're going to freeze your body to save it, and when you back... Are you going to be the same person before you froze? Brother, I don't even know if I'm the same person from 10 minutes ago. That's a question we can't really answer. That's a very different question. If the immortality pill is invented, does it still make sense to count your birthday? Sure. At that point, it becomes a question of, like, how much have you experienced in life? And there will be a point where we have... thousands of years down the line where we're all augmented with like brain chips and you can learn everything in like seconds. So at that point, experience doesn't really matter as much. And at that point, age will more be I wonder how much he's worth. Well, if he's 10,000 years old, he must be very wealthy. Like something like that. It'll be a prestige thing probably. What if you teleported yourself across 1,000 light years and then reassembled yourself in another galaxy? What age would you be? Well, that's an easy answer. It depends at what speed you were going to at, right? What? Hey, it's Nils. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Depends on your speed of travel. It doesn't tell me much. That's like saying, if you drove 100 kilometers, how long did it take you to get there? Like, my friend, that's not a question. Can you tell me how fast you were driving? You know? So yeah. Azir is gonna sneak into top 8 quote this. I do think Azir has good potential. If you live to 1 million plus, the far future stuff like our sun exploding starts feeling like an actual threat. You go to a different sun. No problem. At that point, we're gonna be able to use fusion as an energy source. Or even, there might be different energy sources we don't even know about. Maybe we'll be able to turn atoms into micro black holes for some crazy energy source or something like that. We don't know. But my guess is if humanity lives for another 1 million years, energy will not be a problem at least for the foreseeable couple of trillion years, or who knows how long. Until there's like literally heat death of the universe. And by that point, we might have even solved the heat death of the universe conundrum. So, there's a lot of time. If you went at light speed, would you be 1,000 years old? From whose perspective? Outsider perspective or my perspective? That, again, that matters, right? If I was going at light speed, for 1,000 light years. From an outsider's perspective, it would take me 1,000 years to get there. From my perspective, it would be instant. I would be here and then I would be there in an instant. I would not have aged at all from my perspective. Yeah, correct. But again, from someone's perspective from the outside, the trip took me 1,000 years, yet I seem to not have aged during those 1,000 years. I wouldn't even move. Thoughts on Chrono CCG? I saw a few people playing it. I was watching Sunny play it. I was watching Ali Estraza play it. The game looks very much like Legends of Runeterra. It looks like a nice game, honestly. I might give it a try. I have a code for it. I could play it, if that's something you guys want to see. Though, we're going to be covering the regional qualifier for Australia tomorrow. So I don't know if it's the right time to start. Do you think someone like Connor Murphy thinks he is the same person as before he took drugs? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what he thinks. I wonder, you know, I've always found certain drugs interesting, like for example, magic mushrooms, and I wonder if anybody in chat has ever taken them. There are some real benefits for certain things. For example, first of all, I mean, it's a fact that with the right intervention, it is very good for things like PTSD. That sounds very interesting. Secondly, it is proven that they increased brain plasticity to a large degree as well. Did I tell you guys a story about Artifact and magic mushrooms? I know I told you for sure, but a lot of you might not know this story. Like when Artifact was launching. You did not? You didn't hear it? I take them often for mental preventative care. Interesting. So I had this crazy idea. Now this was before I was barely streaming. I was a small streamer. I used to get like 10 viewers, and I used to do IRL content, and I played poker. That was my main source of income. And I play poker very differently to how I play card games these days, because in poker there is no let's play a fun deck, right? No, you just play optimal to make as much money as you can. So it requires a much different approach than we would take, for example, Riftbound, where we're just having a good time. Like, I'm not playing pike in poker. Anyway, Artifact was coming out, and I thought to myself, oh my god, this game looks amazing. First of all, it's being made by the guy who made Magic the Gathering. Second of all, it is being made by Valve. It has everything going for it. It has every potential to be the next big thing, the next big Hearthstone or better. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could just be the world's best Artifact player? And I told myself, why not? I have a lot of card game experience. I've played a ton of poker. I know how to learn a game competitively if I put myself to it. Not only do I know how to learn a game competitively, but I've also played a lot of card games. So, I had this idea in my mind, like a multifaceted idea on how to become the world's best Artifact player. Now, I didn't implement any of this because by the time Artifact was out, I was having too much fun building crazy decks and stuff. And my stream was a little bit different. It didn't end up being what it wanted to be. It came out with no ranked. The $1 million tournament never happened. There's a lot of things that went wrong with Artifact. But I was flirting with an idea, and it was a multi-approach thing. And this is what I was thinking. Oh, you got the Artifact redeemed?
Tell me something, Gabe. Did Richard try to ruin your game? Will you make it free? Maybe get rid of some RNG.
Beautiful song. So yeah, what happened with Artifact was this. This was my plan. In order to be the world's best Artifact player, of course you have to study, you have to practice, you have to read lines, you have to do scrimmages. All of this we know. Where was I going to find my edge? I had two ideas for getting the edge. First, magic mushrooms, I was thinking. I was thinking of taking low dose of psilocybin in order to increase brain plasticity at times where I would be doing very large training sessions for Artifact in order to potentially accelerate the formation of the neural connections I would need for thinking in terms of Artifact. So that was plan number one. I was thinking of that. I thought that could give me a significant edge in learning Artifact better than everyone else. Literal doping? Yeah, I was thinking that was number one. Is it proven? It's proven to increase brain plasticity. That's as far as it's proven. So number one, take magic mushrooms during very heavy training sessions for it. Number two, and this one's even weirder, okay, so it is also known that type 1, if you think with words, not everyone does, by the way, but most people have an internal dialogue when they think. Most people, when they have thoughts and rationale, they use vocabulary to think. It's one of the reasons that I'm actually smarter in English than I am in Portuguese. If I'm talking to somebody in English, I'm forming my thoughts in next sentences and next thoughts in English. Whereas if I'm talking to somebody in Portuguese, my vocabulary is not as strong, and hence, my rate of thinking is not as strong. I don't come to the same ideas as quickly because I lack the vocabulary. Now, granted that this is true, and it probably is, there is another conclusion you can come to. How often are you guys thinking about something and you have these strange thoughts popping in that are distracting you? Almost everyone, right? You would call this noise. You get random thoughts pop in your head that distract you from what you're trying to think about. Especially if you're like trying to concentrate super hard. All this fuzziness in the background is just there all the time, bothering you. You might think about something that happened yesterday. What am I going to have for breakfast? Whatever it is. You can't really control it. You can shut it down and swat it away and stay focused. But it does take a little bit of your brain power away and concentration away. So I had another genius idea, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this. I think this is a grappler idea. I thought to myself that I would learn to play Artifact in an entirely new vocabulary, or I only learn words that are useful for Artifact. So I was thinking of learning Artifact in Chinese and only think about Artifact in Chinese. That way, while I'm in my Chinese headspace and thinking in terms of Artifact, I can't have random thoughts because I lack the vocabulary for it. I can't think about what I'm going to eat tomorrow because I don't know the name of any food. I don't know what the word eat is in Chinese. I know nothing in Chinese to do with eating. I can't think about what time do I have to go to bed because, again, I don't know the word for bed or time. I would hyper learn Artifact in a language. I would know every word related to Artifact in that language. And then when I'm playing Artifact in the Chinese version of Grappler, the neural connections are not built for other thoughts. And I was going to do that along with magic mushrooms to literally build a side part of my brain that was hyper optimized for one thing and one thing only. That was the plan. Now, Artifact never was a success. $1 million tournament never happened. We ended up just playing it for fun. That never went down, but that was the plan, chat. That was my strategy to get an edge on the playing field. Artifact was such a sick game, though it was. So this is the kind of bullshit that comes in my brain when I have too much time to think, chat. But it was fun. Thinking in language is two-dimensional, so it's probably a limited form of thinking. Intuition in images is probably more powerful at the end of the day. Depends. You still do think in vocabulary. A lot of people do. I do, to a large extent. You can still do it on Riftbound. My goal in Riftbound was never to be the best Riftbound player. If that was a real goal I had, my streams would be very different. What I do day to day would be very different. Alan's goal is to be the best Riftbound player, for example. I think the reality check is somebody would have done that by now if it actually worked. That's a very limited form of thinking. Who's to say no one's done that before either? And I think it was a legit strat. I think it would have worked. Now, would it have been the best? Debatable. But I think it would have given me a real edge. So yeah. It was a cool thought experiment. Alright, that's the story about artifacted magic mushrooms. And I couldn't find well-sourced magic mushrooms in Brazil, and I would never take something that can mess up my health. I think it's a really stupid idea to gamble with your health. Your vocabulary in most sciences always defaults to English, but whenever I start thinking about literature, my Tagalog and Bisaya give me creative ideas and perspectives for storytelling. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. You're going to improve your health? Not necessarily. There are people who have, like, had bad interactions with... Like, you got to be so careful with anything mind-altering. Because it can just be permanent. There are people who have screwed up their brains playing with psychedelics. It's not a joke. It's not something to take lightly. Not something to say, oh, this could be fun now. You have to be careful. Would you still try them? For the right reason. I'm open to trying most things if I have... Almost everything that somebody asks me, do you want to try this? I do a mental pros and cons. If the pros outweigh the cons, usually the answer is yes. But usually the answer is no. Because you have to be honest with yourself. Very often, people forget certain cons exist. For example, we don't know what this does long term. That's a con. But people don't weigh that con properly. That's a massive con, right? For example, right now I'm dieting. You guys can probably tell I'm a lot leaner. Don't you think I would have liked to take something like Ozempic to help me diet? Retatrutide? It would have made it a lot easier. It's not fun to diet. It's not fun to be on a calorie deficit. It isn't. It would be a lot easier to inject myself with a small bit of peptides, lose all my hunger, and just drop the weight without thinking about food. And as things seem, it doesn't seem to have any crazy bad side effects most of the time. And then people take it, right? But you have to remember, we still don't know what it could cause long term. These are brand new drugs. We don't know what's going to happen down the line. What if we find out 20 years from now, there are some horrible downsides? You know? And you have to consider that when playing with these kinds of ideas. Served off the road because something blew at him while driving sober. Wait, what? You a guy who used to have random relapses? Vikings took shrooms before battle? That's a theory, yes. That is a theory. Should be fine. Ancient civilizations had been using psychedelics and drugs. Doesn't matter. Anyway. It does have balding as a side effect. I don't have any trouble with balding, thankfully. I skip that entirely. My brother does, unfortunately for him. He got the balding gene. It's weird. None of my grandparents have it. I think I have a great grandfather who balded, but both immediate grandfathers didn't bald. What are you playing currently? We've been playing a lot of Pike. Today I'm not sure exactly what we're going to start with. Today's going to be a very chill stream because tomorrow is going to be serious. We're going to be covering the Australia games tomorrow. I wonder if we can make YouTube content on it as well. I think what we can do as well tomorrow is if we see a really cool deck during a game, we can just take the deck and play a game or two with it. And we'll definitely, after Australia, take a lot of the best of decks and try them out. As long as they're like something unique, right? If they're not really unique, if we've already played them, probably not. You have a brother? I do, yes. Why are you dieting? To lose body fat. Can you take a look at it now? Anarakota. He crawled so you can have a glorious main. Are you planning to attend any of the upcoming RQs? Yes. I'm going in 3 weeks from now, actually, right? To Netherlands. Is it 3 weeks away? 3 weeks is 21 days. A little over 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 2 days is my flight. Should be fun. I do want to do another vlog of it. I'll probably ask you guys to help me out with that and give me ideas on what I should do differently from the previous vlog. I'm curious, type 1 if you haven't seen my Vegas vlog. Who here has not seen it? Or has everybody seen it? You'll be in Utrecht? I will. I will. Planning to change thumbnail on that. Saw Sunny at 72k. Yeah, Sunny's one popped off really well. His did really good. We can try another thumbnail if you want. It's already an old video, so just changing it could be cool. You could do something similar to his. We can try similar title as well. Watched it yesterday. What do you think about Aurelia this set? Very strong, I think. Supposedly it doesn't have the greatest Aurora matchup though, so not sure. Which legend? I have no idea. We're waiting to see what people are going to be playing in the next 2 RQs, and we'll base our decisions off of that. Mind if I come over and take a picture with you if I meet you there? I heavily encourage it. I like meeting my viewers. In Vegas, I probably met like 50 plus people. A lot of people recognize me from Legends of Runeterra specifically. So if you do see me, please do show up. I like talking to people. All right, chat. We're going to give the vlog a look, okay? And you guys are going to tell me, even during the vlog, tell me what you think I should have done differently. What could have been done better, okay? You guys ready? We're going to do a vlog review of the Vegas regional qualifier. You ready? Here we go. Vegas, the regional qualifier. The best TCG players in the world. And I'm bringing Lux.
What made you choose to play Lux?
Guy's getting metal Lux, dude.
I like the
How
intro.
do you do it?
Better audio quality. You guys think the effects are not good? Better audio quality effects. What could I make better with audio? Still figuring out the best Ornn to prepare for skirmish. Any suggestions? I think Sprites is best. Probably. I think it's the best version of Ornn. In Lil, I met Casanova randomly. That was cool. Yeah, Casanova's a good dude. Finally here in Vegas. 21 hours traveling, and we're here quite early. Hotel check-in doesn't have. I can't make this audio any better, chat. That's my mic. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. 2 more hours, so I'm gonna go get something to eat, maybe meet up with some friends, and I will see you guys there. Thought about going to the LA regional qualifier. We'll see.
There he is.
I am here with Sunny. Now, for some reason, my phone didn't focus here. That's not going to happen, hopefully. And we are both going to the event. Hopefully, we can avoid each other in the first few rounds. I will be bringing Lux to the tournament, as you guys know. What do you think, Sunny? What do you think about Lux?
Definitely not my type of deck. I'm not surprised that you bring it, but it's not something I would ever run. But I think you
met
could
Skara?
actually...
I did meet Skara. He is literally one of the nicest dudes I've met. Such a nice guy. I mean, we didn't talk that much. We chatted for like maybe 5-6 minutes, but really nice guy.
Potentially do better than me with it, because a control list naturally is going to do better against some matchups, I think.
Yeah, if I can dodge a few matchups like Azir, like Aurelia. Azir knocked me out right at the end of the tournament, unfortunately. I'm pretty confident. I didn't dodge him. As long as I don't face Alan. But yeah, we're gonna go get the last few cards, and I will see you guys at the event. Chat, tell me that's not the most professional intro. And I will see you guys at the event. Look at this transition. Like going off of the pillar into the. Nah, bro, nah, dude. And by the way, when I did this, Sunny's like, "Oh my god, that's a good idea." And then Sunny stole it from me. He did the same thing. He did the same thing off. He stole the same thing from me, bro. I was being artistic, and Sunny was like, "Yoink!" Mine too. you change the way you talk when you look at the camera, it doesn't seem as natural. Maybe.
All right, we're finally here at the event. It is super packed, as you
Could be
guys can
true.
see. I have my friend Sunny here, who I ran into.
What's up, Sonny?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And we are looking around to see if we can see anybody we know. Alan, I've not seen him yet. He is the current champion from Bologna. Probably the hardest matchup we could probably face.
Alan himself is the hardest matchup. He's also playing a deck that's a hard matchup, so it's double bad.
Yeah,
for me
it's
at
Double
least.
bad.
Is Ezreal bad for you?
Yeah.
I feel like Ezreal's not the worst, but I think if Alan's piloting, I have absolutely no chance.
Anything miracle related is pretty bad for me.
So the line is slowly moving. It's a really long line. Hopefully
was a
we can
long
get in
line.
soon, and
But the line actually moved really quick once they opened up. Like, we didn't wait long.
we'll see you inside the event. Hello. All right, we are finally making it to the entrance after a very long line, and
Through
I
batch
actually don't know
collection?
what to expect inside.
Yeah.
So we're about to find out.
Yeah.
It's so cool, actually. It's amazing. Yeah. And here we are at the main venue.
Bro, this venue was gigantic. You don't
Dude,
know
this
how big it
place
is, chat.
Gigantic.
After arriving at the venue, Sunny and I kick things off with a 2v2.
This is the best way I could like tell the story with like Twitter posts, because I couldn't really record much of the footage for the games.
The best hands for a mech player.
All right, that is day one, and I am so tired. I have literally no energy left. I'm gonna pass out in my hotel room. I'm here with Sunny, who
Chat, if you want, you guys can play a drinking game for every time I say I'm here with Sunny. If you want to get wasted, just try it. Out of the 2v2 end, we got our asses kicked.
is also quite tired. We're both really beat up. Didn't do great today. Got our asses kicked actually in the 2v2s. Partly because I think, well, our comp kind of sucks for 2v2s. Partly because we made quite a few misplays.
People were kind
Sunny looks like Frodo? Wait, what?
try hard.
Don't
They were
say that.
tryharding. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. The other people.
Like actual decks for it and like synergies.
Yeah.
Stupid combo we didn't get to do once.
Yeah, we had a combo. We had a cool combo. Bryn here plus Promise, what was it?
Promising future.
Promising Future.
What about a head cam GoPro setup like Alan uses? We could consider that for the regional qualifier. I could maybe get a GoPro and like try to record some games. That could be interesting.
Never found the cards. And then in the 1v1s, we played a little bit of Nexus Knights, but barely had time. I think 1 win, 1 loss, and that's it. So I'm gonna call it a night, gonna get some really good rest. Last night I slept nothing. Tonight I'm gonna sleep a good 8 hours, and tomorrow is the big day, main event, and I look forward to seeing how I do. So I'm going to bed. You guys will see what happens.
You even lift,
Yeah,
bro? I
whatever.
try. I
Right.
try to.
All right, so I'm finally here, day 2, and got some sleep, not enough. I'm here with Silver Fuse. She's gonna be competing, and of course, Sunny is here as well.
Without the hat.
Without the hat. I told him because nobody could recognize him with a hat on.
Yeah, dude, no one, he
All
had
right,
to
I'm
take
gonna
his
bring
hat
in
off.
Lux to day
No one
2.
recognized
Hopefully
him.
we can win some games. I will hopefully have some feedback after the games, talk about how I did, what I played, if I remember to do it. Also, let's have a look at the medal cards. We are chasing after the Lux here.
In order to win this medal card, we will need to be the... Maybe I should consider doing more voiceover, because it does sound cleaner than the camera, like than the microphone I actually use IRL.
Best Lux in the tournament, and there are almost 50 Lux players here, so we are really going to have to give it our all.
All right, we are literally halfway through the event. I'm 4-0 so far with Lux, and I mean, you never can tell. The next few games are going to be pretty critical. I'm hoping.
This was buggy. I had a light filter on, like, so there's a filter for the recording software I use that makes your face look better because the lighting here sucked, but it warps stuff behind you.
I don't run
That was
into
a little
any
buggy there.
Azirs, any
I thought I was
Aurelias,
using AI.
or into any Allens.
Nice pause. Wait, what did I pause
all
on?
three of those things I'm probably gonna lose, but pretty excited. I'm very happy with how it performed so far.
What did I
4
pause
wins
on?
and I'll let you guys know what happens after the next one.
I missed the frame.
And that is day 2. So, yeah, it went well. Won my last match. I was 4-0 when it started, as you guys know. Went then 4-1, 4-2. Needed to win 2 in a row. Won the first one and barely clutched the second one. Actually, the first one was also quite clutch. So we are going to day 2. I am going to go back home.
This guy's getting metal locks, dude. How did he do it?
It's not there yet. It's not there yet, but we're definitely gonna try. So yeah, going for day 2. Gonna get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow we can clutch it. I'll see you guys after day 2.
We got another great match for you. We've got a kind of a well-known name playing kind of a non-well-known deck.
Oh yeah, we got Grap, baby, Grappler, Legends of Runeterra, content royalty, playing a little bit of Lux, a little spicy. So we're definitely excited to see Grap.
What do we got going on here with this Lux deck?
Yeah, the big combo
We're
to look
so
at
close
is
to
going to be
best
the
of Lux,
Jace
dude.
Mana
We're
Progress
so
Vanguard
close.
Armory setup. You want to make gold early with your Plundering Poro or your Card Sharp. Sacrifice it to Jace. When he destroys a gear, he gets to summon another gear that costs no more than 7 energy from the hand,
He did
ignoring the
forget his
energy
deck box
cost.
at some point, yeah.
You get
It
the
went to
Vanguard
Lost and
Armory
Found.
out
He
as
found
early
it.
as turn 2, and then just start generating recruits.
I'm happy you got featured and clutched that game. Yeah, that was really cool. It's cool that we can get 1 game under.
And then using Lux's ability to fire off spells and draw additional cards to keep the board clear while your little weenies, your little recruits run around scoring points.
Yeah, and it's kind of similar to Victor, but you see the skew towards the 5 energy cost spells to use the Lux Lady of Luminosity ability. So really cool stuff, kind of a fringe legend, cool to see. And going up against Draven.
You just saw it.
Yep.
That's all right, Grab. We forgive you.
I forgot to tap
Grapple trying to force
game
game
1.
3 here.
That is
It
a
was really
Vanguard
bad.
Armory that was pulled off the top for Grab. All right, Mew, stop me from conquering next turn. Packing up is probably the best decision. Yeah, try and play the next game. Can Mew beat 9?
What's the process in getting a future match? Well, basically, you go to your table, right? When you're going to start your next match, you have a table number. You go to the table, and then on the table it says, wait here. You're going to be in a feature table. From my understanding, day 1 you can refuse. Day 2 you're not allowed to refuse. If you refuse day 2, you forfeit the match.
Hey guys, I'm here with Grappler after an awesome round 9. I saw that you were playing Lux. How are you feeling today?
Kind of jet lagged, a lot of flying, but I'm feeling pretty good. Enjoying myself, and
You need to fix your runes sometimes. It was really messy. That's true. That's true. Guys, I don't know how to do runes. I've never played runes before like this. Like, what are you supposed to do? Some people would refuse because they're nervous on camera. Yeah, that's true.
played kind of bad the first game. I think maybe I was a bit nervous, but second and third game I came back into it and I got it.
Awesome. What made you choose to play Lux?
Using stare down on the interviewer.
She gets people to rage quit online, and people don't like having.
Are you going to Sydney? Am I going to Sydney? No, I can't. I'm going to be covering it from here, though. We're going to be doing live coverage.
Their units removed, and I figured it's my playstyle, and I'll bring her and see how I do.
That is so awesome. Is there anyone you want to shout out today?
Shout out all my friends from Legends of Runeterra. What's up, guys? My chat, my stream. Hope you guys are watching, and I want to shout out especially Kuvi. He gave me some coaching because I've only been
What
prepping
time
for
does
about 10
Sydney
days.
start?
And
I think tomorrow is the main live stream. I'm not sure what time exactly, but it should be during my stream times.
he helped a ton. Good guy.
You can see his skin drying out in real... Bro. Dude. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad during, like, the regional qualifier, but my God.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. We are so happy to get to watch you play.
The pause frames.
And I hope you have a great day and good luck in the future
Come
rounds.
to Barcelona.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
get you a beer. Thank you, Luminosity. Where am I from? Serbia originally.
And there it is. We are finally
Did you hit the strip in Vegas? I played some poker, yeah.
done with the main event. Almost had Metal Lux. I came second place for Lux.
I had my card upside down. God dang it.
Lux went
It is what it
9-4.
is.
I did not manage to avoid the Azir matchup. It was my second to last match, and yeah, ended up costing us.
For the future game, would have liked to see the last turn or two, me personally, but for now aside, the cam not focusing, it's a cool watch.
Oh, still a great showing for me. I'm very happy.
I don't even think this is that bad though, like when it's in
I
motion.
thought it was gonna do.
Obviously on freeze frame, it's kind of but I don't think it's that bad of a quality. I think this is very watchable.
Ended up doing really well, and gotta say the whole experience was great. So what better way to end things than go around with Sunny here. Sunny, say hi. Sunny.
I'm over here.
There it is. Me and Sunny gonna go give some booster packs away to some lucky people, and maybe they'll open some cool cards.
Okay, we are going to find some people to give
The
packs away
vlog watcher
to.
kind of expects not
Hopefully
the best
somebody
video
that
quality.
isn't
It gives
salty
character.
from their run, you know?
Can I paste my comments to
It's
the other
very,
end?
the selection is very important.
end?
Okay.
You guys are here for the Riftborn?
What do you mean?
Yeah? Can we give you some packs?
Okay,
thank you so much. Oh, wait, so do you
All right.
want us to open it?
Yes, we want to see what you
Dude,
get.
she was so smart. Bro, she should be a streamer, I'm telling you. Like, she was making such good comments while opening her pack. I don't know if we have it all on camera, because it was edited, but still.
Hello.
Rip it open.
Let's get excited.
Let's get excited.
Like, she had really cool things to say about every card, but we skipped past some of it.
Okay, you wanna...
She's built for the camera.
Yeah. Literally.
Okay. And the first one's Karma. Okay. And Twisted Fate. Not bad.
Okay, it's the last one, right?
And we get a rune, maybe. Let's see. Ooh, bullet time.
Miss Fortune.
That's a good pull.
Oh, that's good.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Awesome. Awesome. We've got Soaring Scout, okay. And Zanya's.
Ooh, that's good.
And the last one is. Ooh. Congratulations, you got the Leona.
Whoa, whoa.
Awesome.
That looks awesome. Okay, we've got some packs for you to open on
People
camera.
pulled some
Are you
pretty
guys down
decent
for that?
stuff.
He's gonna pull a signature and then you're gonna be upset about it. Do you want to open one as
He
well?
did pull a signature. That's the funniest part. This guy refused to open any packs, and we said he's gonna pull a signature. You're gonna be upset. So then he said, "Fine, I'll open."
You're getting a little excited. You're missing out. Okay.
I've done that in years. I'm taking Corsair.
Oh, oh, set. Oh,
And
and a red rune. Okay. I'm gonna
Garbage
natural.
grabber. That really
Is that you right now? Is that gonna be this pack?
I was about to make that joke, but you beat me to it.
Okay.
Traveling merchant.
Okay.
Because we're all traveling.
We're all
here.
okay.
Oh,
the
rares.
Mistfall. Okay.
And Nocturne. I like this card a lot. Do we got something back here?
Oh
my god!
Oh my god! Congrats, Mr.
It looks so good, dude. It looks so much better in real life as well than this. But yeah, he pulled the signature Leona.
Dude, what the?
Go, baby!
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this
for
is Ant. Yeah, Hearthstone guy.
joining us. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a good and safe trip home. And I know you're gonna have a good trip. Oh, you're
I couldn't figure out how to do an outro, so I decided to do like some post-filming with my backpack. Back home now, thinking back on the event. Yo, Chad, this is as artistic as I can get. That's as far as we go, boys. I was like, how do I make an outro? Fine, I'm just gonna have the camera on my bag, unpacking supposedly. It really was something special. I made some new friends over there, got to see some old friends there as well. We were very close to getting the Metal Lux, only one draw away from winning it all, but it wasn't meant to be this time. I noticeably improved over the last 2 days of play, and I think if I had a little bit more prep time, I could have taken it for sure. The event itself was amazing, and while playing that many hours a day, coupled with the jet lag, was exhausting, I would do it again in a heartbeat. Goes where I go. This is my first time ever trying to make vlog content, so there was a lot of mistakes and learning along the way. I'm hoping this video does well, as I really enjoyed making it, and I'm super excited to see if you guys like watching it as well. And if you do enjoy watching it, let me know in the comment what you would like for me to do in the future, if there are any events you'd like for me to vlog, any decks you'd like for me to bring, or any collaborations you'd maybe want me to be a part of. Overall, I am very happy with my performance. 10 days of prep and we almost took the medal card home. Next time, we'll seal the deal for sure. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, that was cool, man. So, what do you guys think? What would you like to see different when we do the vlog in Netherlands? What do you think can be done better? Something I should include, something I should not include, like anything I should not do? A longer video. Match gameplay would be nice if possible. Yeah, that would be great if possible, if I could somehow get it. I'd have to look into the whole GoPro thing. Hey, Unk, rewatching the vlog? Yeah, we were going over it, just to see what people think about it. You should let me pull the signature card. The Sydney pre-regional challenge starts in 3 hours. Is it being streamed? Or the venue a bit more if possible. More table setup highlights. We don't see the experience of playing much. I see. I could do that. I could record like the table setup. It's not a bad idea. I think you need to upload sooner. You uploaded it quite late and lost the hype. It's so hard to do sooner though. Like you got to do all the editing as well. And I'm also in the Netherlands. Like I'm gonna be there for a while. I guess I'll be at Sunny's house so I can like upload it. He has good internet, so I can send all the footage to Tams pretty early. You posted your comments on Discord. Oh, you mean like telling me what I could do different? I can look at them. Where's my Discord? Oh, my Discord's not open. Sec. Crotch cam? Wait, what? You can see if I get excited over a card pull. What does that mean, crotch cam, dude? You've lost me. What is this? Did you send me a whisper, like a private message? No. Have a look. I think the vlog was quite good for what it's worth. I think the matches can be separate video with reactions being B-roll. So the intro sounds filter. You sounded like you're talking from a hole. Did I though? Because I'm pretty sure I just did the intro from this microphone. Okay. Get more natural while looking at the camera. Don't change your way of talking when you look at it. That's harder said than done. That's easier said than done. I mean, I'm going to get better at that, but I can't really force that. I try my best to be as natural as possible. Start looking at the lens. Stop looking around. Okay. More eye contact. Add more uplifting sound effects instead of the mellow ones you have throughout the video. Your intro sounded different than the rest of the video. Okay. Got it. Got it. Talk naturally. Stop trying to talk like you're in an interview when you talk into the camera. That's... Chat, did I sound like I was interviewing in the camera? Was it that bad? Your voiceover adds more emotion to it, not that you're just monologuing. It's a Riftbound vlog, you had no Riftbound content into it barely. Okay, so more Riftbound content. That's hard to do. I guess I could have taken the featured match and like played more of the hands of it, more interesting hands, and gone over that. That's just how you normally talk. Your eye contact is bad. It's important to look. It's important to hook the viewers. Okay, more eye contact again. You could have made the Leona card opening part more epic. It looked so dead effects-wise. More effects in the Leona opening. You didn't ask people to subscribe or like at the start or end. I didn't really care for that. So, like the subscribe and like part. I guess I could have, but I don't think it fits in a vlog, dude. I don't know. I don't know. That one I'm not sure about. All right, good to know. Best thing you can do if you can't record matches is edit in a visual recap if you can remember what happened. I could just record post every single time what happened, like right after the games. Should be pretty easy to overlay a TCG Arena mock match. That's really hard though. That's not easy. To remember like all the details, all the runes, what they had in hand, how many cards they had in hand. Look at the pause frame. Chat. I look like this whenever you pause. It's not just this frame. I don't. You guys, you've not learned this yet. Whenever I pause any time, that's what I look like. That's why I don't have an Instagram chat. Whenever you take a picture of me, that's what I look like. I look like a regard in every picture ever taken. For some reason, when someone snips a 2D picture of me, God intervenes every single time to make me look as horrible as possible. You pause, not us. Okay, chat. I challenge you. Okay, everyone in chat, at some random point in this conversation, just pause my stream and then have a look and then tell me from 1 to 10 how regarded I look. Go ahead. At whatever point, just pause for like 2 seconds on a capture point. Doesn't matter how much I'm talking or when I'm talking. I'm just going to keep talking for now. Do the pause. All right, I'm going to assume some of you did it. Anyway, and come back to me. How was the pause? How bad was it? 10? Yeah, it is what it is. I would check out how Wolfie Leak makes a video in his Pokemon tournaments. Even though he can't film his matches, he notes down, remembers each game to simulate later for the viewers. Make a pike the list showing what matchups you just won or lost for each round. All right. What I got most from this is you want more Riftbound content, and I got to look at the camera. I got to look into your souls. All right, got it. Fair enough. All right, where's my Zelda? Should we play? And talk more naturally, not like you're reading from a paper. Bro, chat, was I not talking naturally? I'm sorry, I disagree with that part. I talk just like I talk. You can go through your thought process after each game and where you went wrong or right. So it was how much regarded you looked. It was a 7 out of 10. You're the polar opposite of Barney from How I Met Your Mother. I know. It is what it is. You're emotionless when you talk. Is that true? Wait, I'm emotional. I'll be honest, if you're talking with somebody in monologue, there is a tone change. Thanks for the follow there, Tiger. You didn't seem unnatural to me. All right, let's have a look at decks. We're gonna soon be getting deck lists as well for Sydney, which is gonna be cool. But let's have a look what we have here. All right, a lot of new decks, a lot of them. Very small tournaments though. 31 player tournament, 30 player tournament, 32 player tournament. What do we have? Vex first place. Bro, please be mono green. I want to see these Vex lists. Show me a mono green Vex. Ornn, top 8. Well, whatever. Not mono green. Rip. This is a weird list. Like a very... Bro, he doesn't have a single Sona. He doesn't have a single 8 cost unit. He has nothing to hold with. Wow. That's crazy. Personal tier list in my mind? Yeah, I have a few. I think Aurelia, Master Yi, and Diana are going to be very high up there. I think the disconnect is Chatsy's streamer grappler. That guy is a normal grappler turned up to 11. The vlog is just normal you. Could be. Yeah, could be. I'm a lot more relaxed in real life than on stream. This is just 4 rounds. No 2-drop. Holy moly. What an interesting list. Going second Vex, maybe? Also interesting. Wow. And this is all 2-drop Vex. With purple seal and green seal. Interesting. 2 very interesting lists. Okay. And the second tournament we have only 1 deck. Whatever. Here we have Aurelia first place. Man, Aurelia is taking so many first places. It's crazy. Aurelia is definitely on fraud watch this tournament. Explain to me the flash card meme I see in Riftbond section. Wait, why is it a meme? Why do you think Flash is a meme? Flash is a good card. Meme why? Sydney starts today. Sydney's already underway, I think. Is LeBlanc good? I think she's decent. I don't think she's like the best. The new Master Yi from Unleashed is looking to be the least represented deck at Sydney. Why? Oh, that one, the new one. Yeah, makes sense. Because the old one's better. I don't see you play it, so I don't know how good it is. Oh, well, it's good if you have important units to save. Pike already like recalls units to hand so often he doesn't really need it. But like in a Vex deck, it makes sense. Especially if you want to like double capture. So on your turn, you can play Flash to move your units away after holding and capture the other battlefield and get an extra point. Old E is far better. He is, yes. I do like this list, sort of. It's so low on units, but it's very high on control. How does this do into Aurora, though? That's my question. Like, can this beat Aurora? Ari's pretty good versus Aurora, right? Just capture more points faster. Gonna be more famous than Yi mid-range? No, I don't think so. I think Yi mid-range is where it's gonna be. Did I not open this one? Ezreal. Yeah, this list doesn't really interest me. Basically, all Misfortune decks are Aurora, yes. Yes. I've not seen any mid-range Misfortunes at all, no. Martes Rift Nexus Knight. Yeah, nothing crazy. I think I saw in my Discord, some people posted the pre-regional challenge Friday. We have this. And this seems to be what we're seeing most of in the pre-regional. So you can't see it here, but yeah, 48 Aurelias, 57 LeBlancs, and 49 Master Yis. A lot of Misfortune players. A lot of them. Wow. Wow, that's an insane amount. 7 Lux players. Bro, I would just take first place with Lux so easy. Almost nobody playing Renata. Wow. No Renata enjoyers at all. Where's Lilia? 24. 5 Jins. Yeah, 5 Jins as well. Garen, I can't see how many. They cut it off. And the old Master Yi, probably nobody touches him. Our only bad matchup is Lilia, right? It's our only really bad matchup. The Ornn one is kind of rough as well, because Ornn also runs sprites. You're a Renata enjoyer. My man, it's good for you. Much higher chance of metal card. But it's going to be very different once people are playing for best of cards and metal cards. At that point, you're going to see a lot of these. Like, you're going to see people playing this Master Yi for sure. Because the metal card is going to be the only one in existence, right? I would not be shocked to see like 50 of these just pop in there hoping to be the only one to play it. And just like going for the free metal card. Just need to avoid Aurora matchup. Not as Lux. Oh, you mean Leona? Yeah, maybe. 14 pikes. There's a lot of pikes. I think that's partly my fault. If this was the only information I had, what would I bring? What would I play tomorrow? Is it because of the medal? No, this is pre-Rift. This is pre-regional challenge, so there is no best of cards here. People are playing her because they like her. Is LeBlanc a good matchup? I feel confident when I play versus LeBlanc's. I don't know what I would bring if this was it. I'd maybe consider Lux again. Especially if I was expecting to see so few Lilias. I really need some direction. But I want it to be a deck I enjoy playing. That's the most important part. I don't want to just bring a good deck that I don't enjoy. How does Pike do versus Master Yi? Bad. He has a very hard time beating Ruin Runner. I faced very few of them, but the Ruin Runner is really hard to deal with. You got to get basically Baron out. Now, there are ways to beat it. Like, for example, I could take a different approach. I could use some equipment for my accelerated units to like really buff them to big numbers and attack, but yeah. Good list shouldn't play Ruin Runner though. What do you mean? Why? How's LeBlanc #1 deck? It's the most played one. Don't ask me why. I was surprised as well. I didn't expect to see this many. This event is going on right now. Yeah, but it's not live, right? I'm pretty sure they're not doing any feature matches. Unless I'm crazy. What deck is Alan playing? I have no idea. My guess is Diana. That's some code people have been on for a while. People say Camel is a bad card for some reason. When's the next big event to be able to see best of deck lists? This one. It's we'll see it at the like Sunday, Monday. Watch me play Aurora? I've never played Aurora. If I played Aurora, I'd play Aurora Poppy. Poppy was very popular though. $714 players at this? Okay. Oh, watch Alan play Aurora? I extremely heavily doubt Alan plays Aurora. Odds are so low of that. It's going to be Diana or Ezreal, I think. Again, something you guys need to consider. Alan doesn't really go for medal card. He goes for first place. Because he knows he has a good shot at first place. And you do know that Alan's entire prep is Ezreal, which is blue-purple. Going from blue-purple Ezreal to blue-purple Diana is not a huge leap. A lot of the same concepts apply. A lot of the same matchup ideas apply. It would be very, very different going from Ezreal to something like, I don't know, Rengar. It would need a lot of prep, a lot of practice, a lot of testing. He already knows what works on Ezreal. So, it's what makes the most sense. It's the same reason I feel very comfortable playing everything that is blue-yellow. Because I played so much Lux. I'm so sad right now. I had to move from my city and nobody plays Riftbound here. No stores, no nothing. That sucks, dude. Mine's kind of similar. I don't have anywhere close to play. If something in different colors is the theoretical best deck, I assume he can put it in the reps. Yeah. You think the banned card wasn't enough to change the meta? It did change the meta. What do you mean? You know what I'm most excited for, though? I want to see the best of Pike list. I want to see what Pike builds in the best ofs. Because I've built the versions I just hope it's not an aggressive Pike. I hope we can see a best of reactive Pike. I live in southern Brazil, and people only play competitive Commander, bro. WTF. It is what it is, man. Yeah, we're seeing no Pike results. Let me really quickly. Let me see recent Pike games. Yeah, Pike's doing horribly in tournaments. Like he's not even breaking into top 50% almost ever. It's really bad performance. 35th out of 90, 104th out of 128, 97th out of 106, 94th out of 106, 81st out of 106. It's really, really low performance. I do think Pike Metal card is going to be a very expensive card though as well. '64th out of 64. How do we save this deck? Like, what tech could we possibly do to save this? Like, let's see what people are losing with. Like, show me. Why did you go 104th? Well, there's no Barons here. It's a very different list from what I'm playing. All right, I need to figure out a really crazy list I can do. Let me think. How do I make Pike broken? Filter for rank, I can, but the problem is all the, like, I've been watching every single tournament, so all the really good finishers were over a month ago. Like on the 4th, this was 2nd out of 28. Like I've already seen this list though. So yeah, just playing the list with the last rights. It's a solid deck. It's not very different from what we play. It does play Ezreal. Just wait for Awesome Rosem's list. Who's that? Need to grind the hard matchups. Yeah, but they're hard to find. We still have over 3 weeks. We have like 4 weeks until we have to play. Do we know what Sunny's going to be bringing? What's the website to see Sydney Day 1 scores? I think on the Locator website. Probably. TCG Arena gives you a lot of rogue matchups. Yeah, I know. You will not give up. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Watt. Thanks. Another part of me thinks the following, chat. Let me show you. So we have a we have this deck, right? We cut the Phoenix. One thing we could consider here is a weapon. We could consider putting weapons into the deck list. Why? Because we have so many accelerated units, and we have seals to keep equipping them over and over again. I think that can be viable. And we can attack twice with the same accelerated unit, right? So like, you accelerate Pike, you crash into, you capture, you recall him, you crash in, you capture, right? I I wonder how good Ravenborn Tome is with Pike. Probably not good enough. Longsword, maybe. Boots of Swiftness, probably not. I'd probably play... You want to have high damage counts. Longsword is only +2. Maybe Brutalizer. No, you can't play Brutalizer. What am I saying? Wrong color. So you want it to be red, ideally. I mean, you can play purple as well. Edge of Night is not bad. But you would want it to be red. Serrated Dirk is really cheap. Recurve Bow isn't bad. I wish we could play this, but we can't. Blighted Battle Axe. I wonder how good Blighted Battle Axe would be as a card. Chat, shall we try this? I don't even know if it's too... Let me explain why. I think it might work. I think it might work. How long till Sydney Arcu starts? Main event is tomorrow. Vex. Probably accelerate. He gets to choose. When you hold here, you may return choose a champion from your trash. Okay, fine. No problem. He's going to go first. We're going to go second. Spirit's great. This is good. Falling Star, probably not. In the opening hand. I have 2 more of them. Okay. Annoying. Really good opener here. Mr. Root. This is fine. If he wants to defy this, he deramps really hard. I'm quite happy with that. That's actually really good for us. That's insane. Insane top deck. They're both dead. This is just game winning, I think. Discard a card. Oops, I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Annoying card. Hold for 2. Capture. Weird turn, weird turn. We have to keep this alive, and I want to put pressure on him here. I want to be ahead of him on points at the moment. It's fine. Where am I located right now? Brazil. Discipline's a really strong card. He has it. That's fine. Sure. Yeah, Discipline's really strong. Sure. 6 to 5. He will get draw here. We know that for a fact. But we're going to discard his hand, which is going to be top decking 2 cards a turn, basically. He hit a card. Okay. I don't even have to discard 2 anymore. Oh, I can't even discard anymore. Oh, never mind. It's fine. So he got rid of the accelerate. A bit annoying. We go to 4 here. Right now, we only have 1 goal. Wait. He has a card still. 1, 2, 3. Bewitching. Get rid of it. Tap. Back to hand. I think I want to accelerate. Get more gold. And we're pretty well accelerated right now. This is a Yordle, Bandle City, Yordle. So we'll just do this. The list down. Yordle. Alright. This can hit both of these, which is good. Vex has deflect too. Fine. A really good top deck for him, by the way. Because it draws him another card. We can top deck Gust. There's a lot of things we can top deck. They didn't draw for hold. They did now. It's fine. Yeah. He's committing everything to here, which I'm okay with. And he's always spending his hand, which is also smart. Sure. Again, he's playing with no cards in hand. Shirkling. Shirkling can't do much. I need draw right now. That's the main thing we need. So let's do capture. Go to 5. Generate a coin. Do 1, 2, 3. Drop this guy down. I'm gonna play this no matter what. I'll probably leave this here. Actually, let's do this. Put this back to hand. Pulling back here. All right, now we have enough gold, and I'm just gonna accelerate just to have full runes next turn, depending on what I draw, because I can draw a lot of good cards. I'm gonna drop down this guy here as well, to make it harder for him overall. I'm happy with this play. He can't keep cards in hand. He has to play his entire hand. This will protect pretty well. Even if he has discipline, he doesn't buff him enough. And he already played 1 discipline, so he has 1 mana plus 2. It's not enough to take over this. I need to find my draw. Once we find draw, we're in a great spot. Sure. He needs like flash to set up a kill on this side. Okay. That works as well. Emperor's Divide is good. It's fine. I have a very big swing with Sharkling. He needs to hold both sides. I do need my draw card. Oh, okay. He drew really good there. Bro, did we really hit that weak? That's so sad. I'm guessing this is stun, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 1? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Pay for deflect. I think we just attack with Sharkling now. Proc this. Oh, I messed up. I didn't realize. Damn. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot he could be Edge of Night. I thought it was a stun card every time. Yikes. I guess we kill her. 1. She's tank actually. So this is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Cat dies. Yeah, my bad. I messed up. I didn't realize it could be that. I need to play this card no matter what now. Alright. Whatever. We messed up. Can't. 5 might. We might have lost. It's pretty rare for this deck to run out of cards. We didn't find a single Annie yet. We didn't find a single draw card either. Like, that's just really unlucky overall. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I need to find Annie. Unlucky. Yeah, we lost. We can't win. 7, 11, 12, 13. This goes from 2 to 6. How many times can I play the list? I can list 2 times. Not enough. No. Just wow, where's my draw, dude? Like, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. These two cards both win me the game. I needed that. That's weird. That's really strange. Top decking like that felt really, really horrible. Yeah, we didn't find any draw. Maybe I should just play Ezreal in this list. But like like what would Ezreal replace? Stack deck? Anarakota, give up, dude. I don't want to look at your pike list right now. The thing with Ezreal is Ezreal deramps you, which really sucks. Like, it really sucks to get deramped in this version. What's another draw card, chat? Lunar. Kaisa. Sure. Detonate, maybe? Detonate's solid. Alright, let's try this. What are we facing? Ooh, Aurelia. Aspirants probably, actually. Probably Aspirants first game. I don't know if I'm first or second. All right, this should be a good good practice match, especially with this version. I'll go first. Going first. I'm gonna keep this. Gust is pointless in this matchup. Falling Star is kind of pointless. No, Falling Star is not pointless. I'm gonna keep Annie Falling Star to have multiple copies of it. All right, we found a 1-drop. That's awesome. Also generates coins, which is awesome. What was that? Let's see. Yeah, point. I'm just gonna play this on board. It doesn't like it's a good surprise factor, but it doesn't matter. You have Sharkling for the win. We want him to spend mana on buffing this guy. Yeah, you bounce before it procs, correct. Try Rengar over the gear. Go to 2 points. Let's see. Bilgewater. Put it to -2. What happens? Go to 3. This back. Get another coin. Okay, tap, hand. Another one of these. That looks solid. You guys have to agree, chat. That looks pretty solid. Do we agree that looks good? What's up, gamer? What's up, Marshall? How you doing, man? Deflect is really annoying. I mean, it's really annoying. Wait, what? What is he paying 2 for? He's just gonna die to this. Actually nice. Yeah, yeah. You could not so fast this, which would really suck. Let's see. How are we gonna play this? Four. That good? Go to 5. That's a mistake. Wait. I can equip. Can't. Damn it. Oh well. I think I misplayed. I wanted to get rid of the Defy, basically. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to make sure that's what he had. I did, yeah. I just wanted to be certain that's what he had. Alright. I'm almost certain he has not so fast as well. Okay. You got 2 points there, right? Yeah, 4, 5. Okay. Sure. He can't stay in here. Guardian Angel's fine. Okay, I need my seals. Where are my seals, after all? Eight damage, 4, 5. Dun, 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 dun. That's a really good card, by the way. Unfortunately, now I have Falling Star, though. So I'm going to kill whoever it gets hit by. I have double deflect costs here if I need to. I guess we just kill Vex. Fine. Do I have enough mana for that? I think I do. That's painful. It's gonna cost me a lot of money. One floating mana. All right, 2, 3. Six. And I don't mind what you recycled. He has more than enough. You got it. We haven't found seals. Seals is really important. Okay. Sure. You can have stuns and stuff. You can really buffer out of control. I think I have to go for this spot. Okay. Hide hand again. Sure. So low in mana. You could ride the wind. If he defies this, I'm not that mad. If he gets defied. That's mostly for the ramp up. I don't need discard. I just need to play for tempo here. I just need a big tempo turn. Sure. And he can recall some stuff. He can't go... He can't spend all his mana either. Charm would suck. Well, I mean, a little bit, but he has to charm plus something else, right? He has to charm plus buff, because this goes to 5 attack as he becomes an attacker. So, it's whatever. And I still have accelerate units in hand. I still have recall Annie in hand, right? With alright. We have a very good amount of mana. Let's do the following. We're gonna play Annie first, I think. I think we have to play Annie first. Just to have this available. Then we do... I think we just attack naturally. Do I equip him? I probably equip him, actually. 5, 2, something. 3, 1, 2. I don't like equipping. Sure, why not? Alright, let's do it. 9 damage. Back off sucks. He dies to back off. I'm gonna play this. You can't buff that enough. Okay. We want to try to double capture next turn. We'll see if we can. Oh my god. We have a lot of options to double capture next turn. Like a lot of them. He has to hold, basically. He can't just leave the stuff open because I have multiple accelerated units to capture both sides. Why is Sim over Rift Atlas? I just prefer it. It's cleaner for me. And I don't mind doing everything manually. How does he come back from this? I feel like he needs double, double charm to win. Because, like, every mana he spends, he's in trouble with. Goes to 8. He has 2 charms. He hit a card. Okay. Let's see. So, we always capture here, I think, with this. Or maybe we do that last. What could that be, chat? What do we think that is? I said Bilgewater, right? Originally. Stun? Could be stun. could equip this as well. If I wanted to. Zanya's does nothing for him. I think I have to go all in, chat, unfortunately. I think I just gotta go all in here. He almost certainly has Defy for that. I could play this. I could play Falling Star. Wonder how good Falling Star is here. No, he just gets not so fasted. Yeah, I think my best bet is all in. We'll see. He might have enough. Defy, not so fast. I wish I could, but... Yes. If he beats it, he beats it. I could go with her as well. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. And I had to go both at the same time, because if he buffs her, that buff lasts forever. It's 7. Very good. Okay, 15 to 9. I just need to kill her. She can kill him if necessary. Although I don't have enough to equip her, unfortunately. See how good his hand is. Fine strike. Jesus, dude. 5. Alright. Why not send Annie in? Because I need to be able to capture the other side for the win. Same thing. I don't know why we're splitting, but okay. 12 to 13. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Really strong. If he has any more buffs, he wins. How are you going to Starcross when this deck runs multiple not so fasts and multiple defies? Only gets 2. Don't you only get +2? Yeah. It's 12. Yeah. GG. He wins. His hand was really good. Like, it was really good. He had double Defiant Dance, Discipline on guard. Getting 9 Might from 3 runes. Seems balanced. True, true. Gross hand. Go full match. You can't. Good experience. You get 3. 2. Why? What? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Board, true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, the board gives him way more. For every other card he played, he would have had one more on top of that. So yeah. Sure. Let's go game 2. This is just defy territory. I can use Gust defensively. Let's see. Let's go for this. Too many hiddens nowadays. Why didn't you throw an Annie with Pike and Shark? Because I need to capture the other battlefield, dude. What do you mean? If I don't capture the other battlefield, I'll lose. I can lose next turn to something like Ride the Wind. We're first. Keep. Weird hand, but okay. This is pretty good with the amount of coins I'm going to generate here. Alright, sure. He has a bad opener, so we're gonna do this, I think. In a point. I'm gonna try to ramp as much as humanly possible, and this is just printing me a lot. As you can see. So now we're looking triple gold and ramped from this. That's pretty sick. Like we're not going to be de-ramping anytime soon, which is really nice. Someone's rich. We are, yeah. We are pretty rich. Holy gold. True. All right. I'm protecting from inflation. All right, that looks really good to me. Our mana is excellent here. Like, we have so much mana. I'm a 2, by the way. Giving up some hush money for the Federales. Funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. Well, we know what he has. It's good to know. Go to 3. Zip the 5. Nice. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. We're not, like, we haven't had a discard game versus him yet. One way to beat him is definitely discarding. He can't capture this turn unless he goes back as well. So. We have a very, very good switcheroo after we burn some of his stuff. It's just a shame that this is useless versus him because of the amount of defies he has. It is a shame. Will he start capturing? Okay. He might charm this, which I'm okay with as well. There's no point to put these numbers because, like, I have 0 mana. Playing the gold combo detonate, you tap 1, throw it away, and 1 ready gold, but you don't destroy gold gear. I did destroy gold gear. I was paying gold for the power cost and destroying another gold for the... I just had so much gold that I had enough. Alright, you're 2. Sure. Is he going to play Charm? He seems not to be playing Charm here. That's fine. I have so much accelerated, it doesn't matter. Okay. Sure. He's gonna never leave her at the battlefield if he's smart. He's gonna get 2 points here for fun. Fine. What are the macros for your cut? Are you truly interested? I can tell you. I'm gonna start playing the discard condition. I'm gonna start looking to bleed him. That might have been a misplay. I'm not sure though. That might have been a misplay. Reason it might have been a misplay is because he can kill this and it's my only Bewitched Spirit. We'll see. He did lose his charm. He'd have to have another charm though. I think running Baron and Pike is good. I think so in general. Rock that if you want. Yeah, he had his second charm. It is what it is. How am I doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Cannot complain. I'm going to go here and he might ride the wind, which is what we're going to bait for. Okay. Still have a unit. Death from below is really nice. You train jiu-jitsu ever? Yeah, yeah. I love jiu-jitsu. Alright, we gotta get rid of his stuff. We've got the mana we need. Like, we've ramped out really, really good this game. What is you playing against Lothar in TCG Arena? Not so fast targets his own unit, right? I'm not mistaken. It doesn't? Okay, got it. Interesting. He's so low in mana as well. He's in trouble. He's not spending mana. Smart. Let's see. Start. Defy. How many? Three? Okay. Fade it. He has to play another spell now. He's out of mana. Nice. Huge. Let's do now. Tap. Now we have Switcheroo to beat him. Drill! Thank you for the sub, buddy. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Unless he has 1 mana plus 2, that would suck. Thanks for the move. Yeah, you're right. 1 mana plus 2 is just disgusting. I hope he doesn't have it. If he has 2 of them, he just wins. Oh, that's really good. Alright. 1, 2. That's really good. So he's at 6. Switcheroo should win this. He can't outbuff it more. You top deck. You can't defy this. You can't defy Switcheroo. Point. Wait. Does she die from Blighted? Because when does her 6 might end? Oh, wait. No, but like, okay, let's say if I didn't. You know, you're actually right. You're not. She doesn't die no matter what. You're correct. I did conquer. But if I didn't conquer, when does her might reset? You understand my question? When does the might reset? At what point? Yeah, but like, okay, guys. It's it, and when does it reset before she loses her power? Because she was swapped with Vex for 6. You understand? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because she didn't have enough. She would lose 4 before it happens. Yeah. Let's say she was 20 might though. From a switcheroo and Aurelia, what would happen then? If she was a 20 might. And she goes up to 16 after detach. Hey, thank you for the bits, Philip.
What's your favorite deck at the moment?
I don't know, man. I like Lux a lot. I enjoy Lux a lot. I don't know what my favorite one is, though, but Lux is great. It's pretty high up there. Okay. Goes to 2 might. You'll have a hard time buffing that to 7 and then still surviving, like Pike and him, and this. Wait, I have 10 mana. 3, 7, that's 11, unfortunately. That sucks. Unlucky. Sure. You could gust now? I could gust. You're correct. I should have gusted, actually. Is it 0? I go to 7. Let's see. Now she dies. It's at the start of your, at the end of your turn. Not at the end of every turn. At the end of your turn. This gets defied pretty often. Double hit. Abandon. Okay. Double hit. Again, 6 damage. 6 damage is a lot. Discipline, sure. Abandon's a funny card. Yeah. I de-ramped so much this game. It's insane how much we de-ramped. All right, got game 2. Very nice. We managed to get it. Last one is this. Nobody has enough buffs? Probably not. What the hell is that? It's bugged. Wait, did it bug? What is this? What is this? First. Chat, I've not found my seal one time. I'm not even joking here. We have not had a single seal this game. Isn't that kind of weird? In all 3 games so far, not one seal. This is a very good capture to kill off Treasure Hunter. I'm gonna bounce that, but I'd rather bounce my own unit on defense. Let him overcommit and just gust my own Sharkling. I like that. I like that play the best. This can't be played here. Interesting. We can't play Vex here. It'd be funny if you went here and played Vex there. But yeah, we'll see. Guardian Angel. We've not found one discard condition yet, though, either. That's a little bit frustrating. I really would like discards. If the game would be so kind. Aurelia plus Defy is really strong. Oh, that's nice. Do I like playing Detonate on this and just giving him all the cards? I don't know if I like that. What's 2 mana gonna do? What? Wait, what's he doing for 2 mana, chat? Excuse? Wait, no? No? No gold. No gold for you. I don't want him getting gold. That's 1 point here. Aurelia. It's annoying. Aurelia is going to be really annoying. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Weird. He's just 1 mana too high. Oh, never mind. He didn't play Aurelia. Interesting. Interesting. He did not play Aurelia. I'm a fan. I need to find my discard. Discard's pretty important right now. I think this game has to be a longer game. Wait, really? Okay. I guess we're gonna kill her. I'm surprised he equips her. How's the new Lisbon performing? 1-1. We're trying some stuff out. No Stellacorn yet. For Falling Star. Is he really gonna pay another one for Ready Her? I don't know. This is really good into this. Okay. Sure. Okay. No problem. I think we Falling Star. I think we just Falling Star. It gets rid of Guardian Angel. I don't know if that's correct though. The other play is just develop a board with Sharkling and her. I kind of like this actually. I'm gonna bring back Stack Deck to hand. Actually, maybe Gust. Yeah, it's fine. If he wants to waste a Charm, so be it. If he wastes Charm, Aurelia dies no matter what. So this is like baiting Charm. I like this. I like this play a lot. So his play can be Aurelia plus Charm. Awesome. You got it? He's too low to Charm me and play Aurelia. That guarantees Falling Star. Cost me a lot, but whatever. Sure. On who? Probably this. I've got another Annie in the deck. It's not a big deal. Yeah. He's dealt to 3 cards. I need to find my discard. If I can find my discard, I'm just going to destroy this game. I need discard. I need it ASAP. Alright. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Gust in that game. I don't know. I don't know. I need discard, though, real bad. Super important. Alright, let's see it. Discard! Please! Where are you at? Where's the bird? Show me the bird! Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. Chat, I can't get lucky. I cannot get lucky. Put On Guard back in hand. Good catch. Okay, good catch shot. Did I go through? Okay. I don't mind losing this guy either. It's fine. All right. We're good. I'm gonna pay more attention. Yeah, my bad. The humble cheater classic. I never call people cheaters for stuff like that. I've made the exact same mistake where I go to toss something and I let go of the mouse closer to here than here, and it, like, it's happened to me before. I've literally put cards back in hand by accident. So, I would never call them a cheater on that. There's other things I would call people cheaters for. If that happened in real life, maybe you can consider calling them a cheater, but like, nah. Nah. Boots. Boots is good, but she will die because of boots. But if they did Tren, would you call them a cheater? Sure. At that point, why not? Wait. How did she untap twice? Oh, because of Conquer? No. She can't untap again. Wait. That's annoying. How do we beat that? I mean, we gotta kill her. We have to kill her. We're gonna have to play Falling Star here. I really don't want to play Detonate on his... I cheat all the time? Yeah, I do. By that definition, I'd be the world's biggest cheater. Yeah, I think we just play Death from Below. 1, 2, 3, 4. Formite. Aurora back before acceptable results. Serious mouse slip. I've made serious mouse slips, man. Ooh, nice draw. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking, boys. We swing for the fences, or we do... I think Death from Below is the best play here. This. Get rid of Defy. Just get rid of it. Sure. Damage. This kills Guardian Angel. And she dies twice, by the way, I think. Doesn't she? Wait, does she? How does that work? No, she doesn't die twice. Damn, that sucks. Kind of sad. She doesn't die twice. I really want to ramp and draw. At this point, I'm pretty strong. Can't kill through G anymore. Oh, really? That's good to know. Thank you. I don't want to give him draw, no matter what. Alright, she's dead. Good. GA is gone. I think I want to draw cards. I think I want to just do this. Can I let him go to 7 with Boots of Swiftness? I don't know if I can. I think it's too risky. Yeah, we'll pass. We'll play Gust on her. It's the best move. She's forced to use a buff. And if she wants to go to 7, so be it. We just then, like, hold in one spot if we need to. We still have Starcrossed later. We'll see what happens. We'll see what he does. I haven't found discard, man. Where's my discard? How have I not found it? It's sad! Yeah, but he's had Aurelia this whole time. He just hasn't wanted to play her because he hasn't found defenses for her. Bro, 3 games, almost no birds. I have such a good hand for birds as well. I could empty my hand so easily. I could put him to 0 cards so easily. I also haven't found the weapon this game. What happens? Him wasting a buff on this is really good. Double captured. Sure. Right. That's the best buff you could have had, unfortunately. I know I can look for it, but now it's too late. Now he's at 7 points. Now I actually have to, like, kill everything he has. Because he can double capture next turn because of ganking boots. I might even have to get rid of ganking boots, which sucks. I'm not a fan of doing that. I'm not a fan of that play. We still have accelerated pike. We don't have a buff for him. We need this on their turn, so we need to have at least 3 mana up on their turn. Ideally, we get like another one of these. And if he has Defy, we just... He might have Abandon, so we might want to have 6 mana up next turn. I think we might need to have 6 mana up next turn. So many considerations here. You could have hard bargain as well. It would be good to kill this. Use mis-sequencing. You have to exhaust after you choose a unit. Got it. Thanks. Thank you. Everything he's doing with Aurelia is wrong. But there's been no cheat that he couldn't have done. He's still capturing, untapping, and playing, right? I'm not really following his power cost really. I'm reading chat more than anything. Played Discipline before conquering. He had to because I was using Gust. He can't ready the Treasure Hunter. Why not? When you choose a friendly unit, you may exhaust me and pay to ready it. Oh, wait, what? You choose a friendly unit. You may exhaust me. I think he's good. I think he's fine. I don't think he made a mistake. He's on to 4 cards. This is my only saving grace. I mean, I have to capture it, right? I don't have a choice. No, I have to play this, actually. I literally have to play this. I could save this, but it's not enough damage to kill, because you're going to be playing boots no matter what. I would need to draw a card now and see what I get. All right. Let's see. So he's not going to do that. Okay. That's a Defy. Let me think. What's my play now? What is he saying that this card is? This has to be Aurelia signature spell, putting him to 5 and me to 4, right? I don't think it could be anything else. So, in that scenario, 3, pop. That's the only card he could beat. They're both above his range, by the way. Oh wow. I just get it for free. Need to draw for cards for next turn. I think I should be okay. Pop the boots. I don't think I can afford to pop the boots, honestly. I think I just need to play for this. I think that's my only play. Infinitely easier and we never see it. Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he got not so fast. We lost. Alright, that's GG. That's a loss. I wonder what my top deck was. That would have been good. There's the spirit. There's the spirit. There's the spirit. Yeah, no spirits. C'est la vie. Hit me with those macros now, boss. So on my cutting diet, I'll hit you with the macros now. Let's see. I am currently cutting on around 1,800 calories. And my macros are... ...222 grams of protein, 82 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird, I know. It's a weird macro distribution. But yeah, 222 grams protein, 82 grams fat, 47 grams carbs. Is what I'm currently eating. Weird, I don't see Sivir. Sivir where? What's your height, weight, by the way? I'm 6'3" and I'm about 200 pounds of body weight. Around there. What are you eating? So, I eat right now when I'm cutting, I'm eating approximately somewhere around close to 1.5 pounds of very lean beef. Like 1.5 pounds, close to there. A bit under. Very lean. So like we're talking like filet mignon or like super lean ground beef, which has pretty little fat. I'm eating about also close to like 1 pound and something of pumpkin, air fried. I'm eating about 66 grams of protein from a low-fat cheese. And about 2 egg yolks and 1 egg white. And that's it. That's what I'm eating. A bit of hot sauce. That doesn't have calories. Main problem for me is I'm eating enough consistently as I'm more of a 2 meal a day person. I'm a 1 meal a day person. I can gain weight on 1 meal a day. I can lose weight on 1 meal a day. Right now I'm doing 2 meals a day just because it makes me less hungry when I'm cutting because I'm on pretty low calories. But usually when I'm not like cutting 1 meal a day, I'm fine. Test this, bro. tomorrow we're going to see some very interesting decks. That's what I'm most excited for. I want to see what people are bringing to regional qualifiers. I'm super curious. But yeah, what's my body fat percentage? Pretty low right now. I'll probably do like a progress pick the day I finish my diet. But it's, if I had to guess, like my abs look like I'm like 8% body fat, but that's because I don't store body fat in my abs. I'd say total I'm like under 12 now. Maybe like 11.8. A bit under 12% in general. What do you think your Lux wins Aurelia, or she just, I don't know. I need to face her to really get a feel for it. I think she can do okay. What's your split? I work out 6 days a week for about an hour and a half a day. And then I do like 1 or 2 days of tennis a week. Right now I do very, very low exercise variety though. When I go to the gym, I do two different exercises. That's usually it. And then a little bit of like side stuff. So today I'm supposed to do 9 sets of bench press and 8 sets of overhead press, and that's it. On top of that, I'm going to add some wrist exercises because I always do heavy wrist stuff. So like very heavy wrist curls or very heavy pronation or like the back of the wrist or whatever. Because I think if you want to be truly strong, you need to have very strong hands. If you don't have strong hands, that's your weakest link on almost everything you do in real life. Whether it be fighting, grappling, whatever. I think it's a real shame that there's so many people who go to the gym just for aesthetics and they're non-functional. Like, they have the world's biggest biceps and those biceps are so strong. They have such strong biceps, but it's only strong when doing bicep curls. They can't lift something heavy up because their hands are not strong enough to hold it. Like, what's the point then? Like, it's like building a robot where the arm lever can lift 500 pounds, but the wrist lever can lift 20 pounds. Well, if the robot tries to lift something 25 pounds, the robot wrist breaks. I mean, no, if you don't have weak links, you know? So, for almost everything humans do that is functional, it is all with your hands. And the first weak link is right here, the wrist. If this is weak, it doesn't matter how strong the rest of this is. Like, all these muscles can be super powerful. If this doesn't have the strength to hold on, to hold its position, not to bend back, you've wasted all your time. You just did it to look pretty. And this is a bit of a rant. And I will die on this hill. You guys, 95% of the fitness world will dislike my take. I think bodybuilding is inherently extremely feminine, and it is not a masculine sport. And right now, I've been so exposed to it, and I have so many friends who do bodybuilding, I don't really care. It's like more or less whatever. But when I was younger, like in my mid-20s, I used to find bodybuilding cringe, bro. It's literally men going up on stage in a beauty pageant, smiling and saying, look how pretty I am. Like, that's what bodybuilding is. It's not a masculine sport. There's no function behind it, you know? So, I've always worked out to be really strong. In the last few years, I've liked to start looking better as well. Yeah, I actually didn't care when I was in my 20s. Now in my 30s, I kind of care a little bit more. Like, people treat you better if you look good. But I still get so much more satisfaction from being strong than I do from just looking good. Because what's the point of looking good if you can't do stuff with your body? It's a fake thing. Like, you're hiding behind a mask. What does it matter if you're masculine or feminine? Why does it matter? The world treats you better. Matters a lot. What is masculine? It's a social construct. It is. And the world treats you better for it. Like, if we lived in a single player RPG, it doesn't matter, right? But you live in a place where people judge you all the time. That's why arm wrestlers are low-key builds. They have that hand strength, yeah. Sure. Fair. you think Sprite Fountain would be a good card in Lux? Possibly. The only thing I don't like about it is it deramps you. It's a very strong card. I think Lux really wants to have high mana. And she wants to stay at high mana. And paying power cost is very painful. Getting a wrist forearm pump feels so weird, but good at the same time. I never chase the pump. That's another thing I do differently from most people. I think the pump is a scam. I don't think you need to have a pump ever to say you did a good job in the gym and to grow. Almost all of my work is around 5-6 reps where you don't really get a pump. Anybody cooking up Teemo lists? I haven't seen a good one yet. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for the regional qualifiers. I would love to see a good one. I just haven't. Saw a bodybuilder hand wrestling a guy half his size and he couldn't move him. Yeah, because, again, weakest link in the chain. If you have a weak forearm, it doesn't matter how strong your arm is. I am going to Tricked. Super excited. Did you know in Brazil, Canal Livre has this broadcaster orchestrating killings so his news team could be there? Wait, what? See you there. See you there, Drill. Make sure you guys say hi if you spot me in any of the regional qualifiers. Do say hi. I love meeting you guys. But yeah. Yeah, a bit of a side rant. I'll ask you to sign my showcase red pike. You got it. Absolutely. Maybe inside the sleeve. I don't want to ruin your card. Oh, man. Sprite Fountain is good with a Jace. If you manage to Jace it, the turn it comes out, it's 2 sprites on board with a Jace and an Armory. Yeah, I could see it, man. But that's still 6 mana, right? It's still good. Do it on the card. Alright. I don't chase the pump, just some muscle groups. I find it naturally get it in. Others, I don't feel it at all. Yeah. My best results in the gym have always been with low rep work. And by low, I mean around 6 reps. I think 5 to 6 reps is the magic number. Probably even 5. It's a great number of reps. I think people who advocate very high reps are mostly steroid users who don't really know what works for natural lifters. And that's another take a lot of people don't like. But a lot of the really good recommendations you get for the gym are not really that good of a recommendation. And it comes from old school bodybuilding. And this works with people who are on drugs. And doesn't work as well on people who are not on drugs. And it's a shame. Because who do people listen to? The people with the really good physiques. And the people with the really good physiques are almost never natural. So then you ask yourself, why is this not working for me? Why have I been going to the gym for 4 years and I look like crap? Don't you want high reps for hypertrophy? I believe that less and less. And it's just from personal experimentation. I've gotten my best results doing 6 reps. Yeah, well, 6 reps... Okay, so when you say 6 reps on compound movements, 10 to 12 on auxiliary stuff like flies... Hey, thanks, man.
You see, the world treats you better.
Thank you so much, Philip. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. I did ask myself, though, what... Okay, here's the thing. Like, cable flies are really hard to do 6 reps on. Because it's hard to load them up properly. It's a bit of a dangerous movement to overload. Because getting in position, you can hurt yourself. But if you could do 6 reps on cable fly, I think it would be superior. Right? I think so. For example, my biceps have grown significantly in the last, like, 4 months that I've been working them. And I've been doing almost exclusively, like, 5 to 6 rep work on the biceps. Just overloading them really heavy. I've had much better gains from that. When I had my best biceps 6 years ago, it was exclusively from just very heavy weighted pull-ups. When I start adding high rep work, I see less results. What version of Pike do you like the best? I don't know. I'm trying so much different stuff with Pike lately. Just getting a feel for all the new cards. I do like this new weapon. It feels really good on him. I might try it more often. I probably need to get like more low-cost units to make it really work. So for biceps, you do different exercises to bias the long, short head, etc. Not really. I only do one exercise. if like the last few months, I've only been doing one exercise for biceps. I've been doing seated barbell rows. That's it. It is very good for strength training. I just think that it's one and the same. Putting your muscles under very, very heavy tension is all you need for maximum growth. I think chasing the lactic acid burn is a bit of a meme. You mean barbell curl? Yeah. Or easy bar. I use easy bar personally. I find the forearm position to be better. A flat barbell is probably better for even more bicep activation, but it's a little, I don't know, it doesn't feel good on the wrists for me. Top 3 at the regional qualifier Aurora decks during round 5. Wow. All 3? That's crazy. Seated barbell. Oh, curl. My bad. Yeah, seated barbell. So I do it, I rest the bar on my legs here, right? And then I lift. It's very short, like here. This is it. That's the movement. Right? So yeah, I rest the barbell on my legs. I've had really good results. So very heavy weight focused. I'm not thinking about squeeze. It's very heavy. Like every rep is a really hard grind because it's just so heavy. I mean, I'm doing it right now with. I'm doing like 155 pounds for reps. I mean, there's people a lot stronger. It's not like a really great flex or anything, but for me, it's really heavy. Like there is no easy. Like rep 1 is extremely heavy. First rep is harder than the second rep, but yeah. I find for things like flies and lateral, yeah, but like flies, lateral raises, these are dangerous exercises to overload, to go heavy on. I think they're dangerous. They're going to hurt you. That's why I don't do them low rep. Have I suffered lifting injuries before? Very, very little. All my injuries are from martial arts and jiu-jitsu. Pretty much all of them. No full extension. Not on my bicep curls. No. Another point to talk about is... First of all, I would never do very heavy biceps at full extension. That's how you tear a bicep. I think that's a mistake. It's extremely dangerous to go full extension on very heavy bicep work. If you're going to go very heavy bicep, I don't think you fully extend. Risky. Only train forearm exercises and core. I look like non-muscular, but my COC reps, people much bigger can't do them. Nice. Yeah, the COC is Captain of Crush is great. I have a couple. I have the 1 and the 2. So, the reason I believe that high reps are majorly from people using steroids is because people who use steroids, they can't do low reps. Most of them can't. It takes many years of conditioning to be able to do low rep work as somebody who's on drugs. And the reason is because if somebody's taking a lot of steroids and they want to do workouts where they're doing 5 reps to failure, there's a high chance of them tearing stuff. And it's because when you're on drugs, your muscles grow so fast that your tendons and ligaments, they can't catch up. The tendons and ligaments take a long time to get strong. So let's say your entire life you've been natural, you bench, let's say 300 pounds. By the time you got to 300 pounds naturally, your tendons can also hold up to 300 pounds. Now you get on drugs, and all of a sudden in 4 months, you're doing 400-pound bench press. In those 4 months, your tendons and ligaments can't do 400. And they eventually snap. They break. You tear them. Whereas if you were going from 3 to 400 naturally, it might take you 3 years to get there. In those 3 years, your tendons, they catch up. They also get strong. So what do people who take drugs do? They're getting stronger so much faster. They have to push their muscles harder to keep getting more growth. And there's 2 ways to do it. You put more weight on, or you do more reps. Doing more reps, they keep their tendons safe. So I think, and then what happens is everyone who's on steroids does high rep work. And when somebody says, hey, whose advice should I follow on how to do my workouts? Well, I'm going to follow the biggest, strongest, most muscular guys, because certainly they know what they're saying. And then when you look at how they work out, it's all very high repetition stuff. But it's not the high repetition stuff that got them the results. It's kind of backwards. They do high repetition stuff because that's the only thing they can do. So, yeah, that's how I see it. Plus, it's not like, I'm not trying to humble brag, but I don't know a single person in my gym who looks better than me who's natural. The only people who are not stronger, there's a few guys who are stronger than me naturally. I know like, off the top of my head, like 3 guys who are very strong naturally. But in general, people build very mediocre physiques going high rep stuff. And what I do works for me. If you haven't been an athlete most of your life, your tendons aren't used to anything. Correct. What's your Captain of Crush 2 reps? I can do like 2 reps on it. Fully closing, like 2. I don't really train it much at all. You want to bring your triceps, but it's hard to go heavy because of the snapping elbow. I'm forced to just do high rep, more sets. I don't mind doing high rep stuff on auxiliary work. I think it's fine. I don't think it's a problem. But like for example, I like reverse curve bench press. I go very heavy on those, and those are very tricep dominant. I think on tricep push downs you can go very heavy. How do you know they are natural without looking at? You can tell a lot of times when someone's natural or not. There's many telltale signs. Well, you can tell if people are not natural. You can't really tell when they're natural because a lot of people take stuff and they don't work out properly, they don't eat properly, and their physiques are very mediocre. Do you much mobility work? No. I should, but I don't. Thanks for the follow, Sly Cut. Look at their traps. You see, that's kind of weird because, like, I have really good traps. And I've had really good traps. And my traps grow really easily. And I'm natural. And if you just looked at my traps, it's funny. I have really good traps and I have pretty damn good shoulders. But a lot of that is because that's how my body's built. Like, I don't have a very good chest. My chest doesn't grow much. I've never had a good chest. So, it depends. It depends. You have big traps but don't do steroids. You can usually tell because their muscles hold a lot more water. That is common, yes. How long have you been working out for? 20 years, probably. Well, not like lifting heavy and like getting strong. I did a lot of like sports and martial arts. I got into jiu-jitsu at 19. I did that for many years. Lifting weights though for a long time as well. But I've taken a lot of breaks. I took famously a 1.5-year break, and that was pretty recent. And that dude, I never came back after that. Right around the time COVID started happening and the pandemic happened, I kind of stopped working out. I let myself go for 1.5 years, no exercises at all. And I never came back. You look mid-20s, I'm 38. I'm 38 years old. Superior genes, I don't know about that, but thank you. Let me see if I can, I have it on my Twitter here somewhere. Look. An old picture I did. Let's see. Scroll all the way down. Yeah, this was when I had long hair. That's what I looked like after 1.5 years of zero lifting. Like, my entire physique just fell apart. And then I got back to the gym how long for? Yeah, this is me starting back up, trying to get back into shape. But I never got back into the shape I used to have before that. I was in much better shape back in the day. Like, way back in the day. This was my first ever hyperbulk when I bulked up in my 20s. That was a mistake. Chat, never do that. Never go all in on bulking, trust me. I was 265 pounds. Learned my lesson there. That was a dirty bulk? Yeah, it was. Extremely dirty bulk. You were born in 1988, yeah. That's funny. Jurassic Park music. But yeah. This was my cut a few months ago. Let's see. I cut a few months ago. This was... When was this? June 12th. Oh, this is a year ago. That was right at the end of the cut. I was trying to get as lean as possible. My arms were getting pretty lean back then. Baby chest? Yeah, I haven't gotten my chest back, man. And it doesn't really get much bigger than that. It just doesn't grow. I just don't have very good... And then, again, I keep having to take time off of working out. Like, my chest just doesn't grow much at all. Like, it's pretty flat. It looks better when I get a pump, like, after a workout, but then even once it's gone, it just goes away. And, yeah. It's just a question of genetics. How much percent strength? Well, when I was 28, I was weaker than I am now. But when I was 32, I was a lot stronger than I am now. I was benching, well, I mean, again, there's a lot of people stronger than me. I was benching 145 kg for a single, which is 319 pounds. Which of your non-seal Lux lists is your favorite? I only have one, which is seals right now. I don't play any non-seals in set 3. You were contemplating skipping legs today? Not anymore. I always skip legs. Other one is old and benches crazy numbers. He does. He does. Vascularity and forearms is crazy. I've been working a lot of forearms. When I showed him a video of you, is that you look like a model? Well, that's nice of him. Thank you. That's one also problem. I don't know if you guys noticed, but people who get on performance-enhancing drugs, they age so fast. So fast. And it has to do with the androgen receptors, I think, in your skin. Just being on high levels of testosterone, your skin quality just ages. And I don't personally want to look old as I get older. Like, I don't want to turn 40 and look 50. Then, like, what's the point, right? Yeah, you have a crazy good-looking body, but why do you want to look 10 years older than you are? You get mistaken for not being natty? Yes, yes. Especially when I'm cutting. Because the definition hits in. Yeah. Funny enough, actually, though, when I got mistaken most, like when people thought I wasn't natty the most, was when I put on all the weight for my hyperbulk. And that was in jiu-jitsu. I was competing, and I went from something around like 190 pounds to 265 pounds in a couple of months. And people were all positive that I was taking stuff. I'm like, brother, all I'm doing is drinking milk. I'm drinking milk and eating a lot of food and working out hard. Remember your first 100 kg bench? No, because I never did 1 rep maxes. I did 5 rep maxes. Back then I was doing starting strength, so I never did anything less than 5 reps. So I remember the first time I hit 4 reps on 225 on 100 kg. And I'm like, oh, I almost hit the 5. But I never did 1 rep. My body could never. I mean, it could. It's just not healthy. Went 3-1 with Annie today. Lost to Relia. Cheers for set 3. Yo, congratulations, Hector. Good job, buddy. You did really good. 3-1's awesome. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be dieting for the next 3 weeks, and then I'm done. I actually really enjoy dieting. The process itself, no. But the anticipation of results and the satisfaction of having done it is really high. Gedu, thank you for the sub, buddy. Also, although right now, I think dieting is going to be less and less impressive because everyone's getting on Ozempic and stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing for sure. I think now everyone's leaning out really easily. You have no idea how many people in my gym are taking GLP-1s to lose weight. It's insane. When did I even start my diet? It was less than a month ago, right? I think. Let me see. So 11, I started my cut literally 14 days ago, so 2 weeks ago. If I open just any random video like from 16 days ago, you can definitely see I was way chunkier in the face, right? And this is literally 16 days. So you can make a really big difference in terms of like in fat loss in a really short amount of time. Yeah. You hate macro calorie counting? I don't count calories. I only count protein. I just make sure I get enough protein during a cut so that I don't lose muscle mass. Guessing your maintenance, I don't know what my maintenance is. I'm not sure. Diet satisfaction greater than drawing Jace, plundering, and Vanguard? Nah, not a chance. You agree with meta evaluation that Lothar did? Personally, don't think it's LeBlanc is as strong as people want to see her. I don't know what his evaluation is. I don't think LeBlanc is tier 1. But who knows? I think she's really good in best of 1s. I don't think she's built for best of 3s. Yeah, best of 1 LeBlanc is insane. She almost has a guaranteed win when she plays the ganking battlefield. But on the other 2 battlefields, she's a lot worse. So, yeah. Hook LeBlanc is extremely annoying. You have ways to deal with it. There's ways to beat it. Ezreal can lower the power of the unit that's being hooked. Purple can recall the unit that's being hooked. You have amazing things such as Gus to deal with her when she's going for battlefields to capture and copy. There's a lot of things you can do. You should make a tier list before Sydney 2. Would love to see it. We could. I say best of 1, you can mop the GLP-1. Wait, you can mop the floor with LeBlanc if you play Rockfall Path only. Maybe. Who's actually taking GLP-1s? Everyone. People who aren't even struggling with being overweight? Yes, everyone. Everyone's taking them, dude. Because people who... It's also like... I don't know if you guys know people in real life taking them, but it looks like the new anorexia. People are just like getting way too underweight. And crazy enough, like anorexia it's a real thing. Like body dysmorphia is a real thing. People look at themselves, they're skinny as hell, and like, I'm still fat. Right? It's kind of nuts. I know a girl in my gym. She looks sort of anorexic and she's on it. What for? She needs to gain weight, but she doesn't know that. And chubby people are all on it in my gym. It's so common because it's so easy to get. It's such an easy thing to find. It's being sold everywhere in the black market because it's such a high profit product. Yeah. I don't get it either. Like, they're changing their eating habits so they will be stuck on it forever. And if they come off, they'll just put it all back on again. I mean, it does change your eating habits because it makes you eat less. That's why you lose weight on it. Why don't you take it? Thought about it. I thought about it for this cut. I investigated it. Like everything, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have absolutely nothing against drugs that are healthy for you. Why would I? If something's healthy for me, I'll take it. I'm like, I'm a realist. I'm not. I don't play by some weird principle of like naturalness. I think if something is good for you, you should take it. I have a lot of supplements I take. I take mega doses of taurine. I take very high doses of creatine. I take vitamin D3 along with I think it's called K2. I take a lot of stuff. But before I take anything, I heavily research it and I make a pros versus cons list. And there are cons. The biggest con is we don't know what the hell it does long term. We don't. You hear some scary stories of osteoporosis. You hear some scary stories of like the intestines slowing down too much. Like there's some scary stuff, but the truth is most people that I see taking it are not getting bad side effects. But what the hell do we know about long term and what it might be causing? We don't know. So, is it a risk worth taking? In my case, no, because I know I can do it without it. What about people who take testosterone? Thought about it. Put a lot of research into testosterone for myself as well. You can get on testosterone replacement therapy. And by the way, if I got on testosterone replacement therapy, I guarantee you my physique would be significantly better than it is now. Why? Because you don't have dips from overtraining. Even on normal amounts of testosterone replacement, you have such a massive advantage to somebody who's natural. It makes it easier to maintain the muscle, makes it easier to gain the muscle, your recovery is better, everything. You can't compare the two. Why don't I take it? Number one, you are for the rest of your life forced to keep injecting. Number two, traveling is a pain in the butt. How do you travel and carry testosterone with you everywhere you go? It's a pain. You got to have your prescriptions. You have to go. Don't even get me started on that. If you go to another country for a bit longer, you got to like source it over there. You got to find logistics. That's number one. The problem of like travel. Number two, people age badly on it. People's bodies look better. They get more defined. But look at everybody who gets on testosterone. They age. Their faces look old. I don't exactly know why it is. I have my suspicions. It has to do with... so first of all, we know it makes your sebaceous glands a bit more active. That it gives a bit more puffiness sometimes to the face. All of these things long-term might cause the skin to get a certain quality. You can talk about like androgen receptors and how men have like, for example, you see guys who get on like estrogen, people who transition, their faces usually youthen up a bit. So you could argue that higher testosterone does cause a certain level of looking older in the face. But in general, yeah, people age on that stuff. And I'd much rather stay looking younger and have a weaker physique than get a better looking body and look much older. Because I think I look decent enough, physically speaking, that I don't really need to. Although, yeah, gotta start estrogen instead, my guy. My skin's never been better. But yeah, that's a reason. There's other reasons as well. But, like, there's other, like, psychological reasons. Like, once you're taking, let's say you're injecting 150 or whatever per week, what's to stop you from putting 50 more just to be a bit bigger? And then what's to stop you from putting 50 more just to get even? And then what's to stop you saying, you know what, I'm just going to do a real quick cycle for 2 months and get back? Like, it's a slippery slope as well. Like, once you already start injecting stuff, it's real. And by the way, I know almost nobody who's on TRT who hasn't played around with higher doses for fun. It almost never happens. Everyone I know, and by the way, TRT is, I don't know how common it is in other countries. In Brazil, it's common. There is doctors everywhere doing hormone replacement. It's the most common thing. And everyone who gets on it, eventually they start playing around with higher doses. Because it's right there, right? Like it's... Anyway, what's TRT? Testosterone replacement therapy. Remember when you lived in the Netherlands and the guy I lived with were taking testosterone? Crazy part is they were smuggling injectors into the country because in the Netherlands you need a prescription for them. In Brazil too. People take it legally. They go to a clinic. The doctor tells them, oh, you have low testosterone. Here's a prescription. Boom. And you basically just pay for that. Like it's super common. There's a ton of clinics who, even if you don't have low testosterone, they'll give you the prescription. Just pay for the appointment. They'll do some blood work, and then they'll just say, here you go. You're set. What's a good Aurelia deck? Let's wait for Sydney RQ for the next couple of days, Gamble, and we'll have a very good idea what the best versions are. But I've not really been playing Aurelia. In Germany, I feel like that would never happen. Well, I mean, in first world countries, doctors have more to lose in general. Places like Brazil, there's so much corruption that's not ever really dealt with that doctors can get away with it. Guys, I'm gonna call the stream here. Tomorrow, big watch parties. We're gonna be checking out the regional qualifier. Oh, by the way, another one. You lose your damn hair on testosterone, chat. I don't want to go bald. You lose your hair. There it is. That's true. Don't lose your hair, friends. I mean, you might lose it anyway, but it'll speed up the process at which you lose it. So, that's another one. Yep. You're Brazilian. He is right. Yep. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, make sure you stop by the stream. We'll be checking out all of the regional qualifier games. I don't know for how long, but we'll do it for a decent amount of time. So, see you all later. Thank you for watching. Cool to always chat with you guys, whether it's pre-stream or post-stream. And yeah, until next time, friends. I'll see you all soon. Peace!